Good morning, everybody, or good evening, whenever you watch this. Let's get busy. All right, we're going to move through all different shapes in our warriors today, so from the knees and onto your feet. So yeah, just playing around with whatever we can find, different ways of trying to find the best shape in our warriors. We'll do it mindfully, do it elegantly, or we'll try to. So lay down onto your backs to start off with. And if it feels all right for you, just bring soles of the feet together, knees open, and arms up and over your head. Just beginning there. Obviously, if that feels a little bit too intense for you, then you can have your knees up. But I think it's just a nice way to begin, just to start to let those hips know that we're about to get them moving, and also reshaping the spine, especially if you've just had a night's sleep or maybe you've been sat on your laptop all day. It's nice, this shape, just to change the way that you've been sitting or lying, making that posture a little bit better. Using the floor to open up the shoulder blades and the chest. You could rock the knees from side to side a little bit. Get that nice massage on your back. And then take a few deep breaths. So fill yourself up with the breath in. And open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Make this practice be your fresh start. Long breath in, fill yourself up. And open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Last time, big breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Breathing in and out through your nose now. Allow your body to come into stillness. And as you keep your mind's eye on your breathing, letting go of any thoughts that you can, happily let go of right now. Anything that's on your mind, you can just leave it till after the class, pick it back up, and maybe when you pick it back up after the class, you'll come at it with a different perspective, maybe a bit more of a helpful perspective. If you need one. Letting the breath flow in and out through your nose and letting the body be still in this shape. You could try pressing the shoulder blades down into the mat a little. You could try maybe lifting the hips up and lowering the spine down again. So hopefully you just feel a little bit more in your back now, maybe a little bit more of the spine on the floor. And if it was tight for those inner thighs to begin with, maybe it feels a little bit better now. Keep your breath nice and steady. And if you want, you can keep your arms above the head. If you want to bring them back down by your side, you can. But we'll just bring the knees up and have your feet flat on the floor. So there's no better way to wake up these hips than little circles. Okay, so bring your right knee into your chest. You can have your eyes closed through all of this. Start to circle the right knee. So I know that it's tempting to let the left hip come up off the floor, so you can use your left hand to try and peg that down if you needed to. But we want the left leg strong and not moving, so we can really explore the right hip. And then take the circle the other way. Maybe it's a little bit clicky, a little bit clunky like mine. Let's just try to find a smooth pathway. Without using your hands, bring your right thigh closer into your chest. I love to do these, just pulsing the right thigh in. Squeezing the belly button back, feeling the core start to get a little bit more awake. And then bring the right foot to the face, so the knee goes out to the side, and your left knee goes behind the right ankle, and you're going to draw the leg in. If you like, just let the leg swing from side to side. How does it feel there in the inner and outer right leg, right hip? And then lower the left foot to the floor. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Just circle the ankle a little bit. You're going to bend the right leg again and then turn the knee out just slightly. Okay, bring your right elbow inside your right leg and then bring the left elbow to join it. So it's like you're almost in a chaturanga shape, but your right arm is inside the right knee, and then extend the left leg out. Start to squeeze the right knee into the right arm into right knee, so you've got that resistance. And as you exhale, lift your head off the floor and shoulders off the floor. If you want, hover that left foot off the floor. Okay, now actively draw the right knee into the right arm, and the right arm into the right knee. Where are you feeling that fire up? I know where I'm feeling it. And then you can release. Okay, rebend the left leg and extend your right leg all the way out, nice and straight. And you can maybe fan the right foot out to the right side and then into the left side, and see how you can move the leg within the hip there. How does it feel? Hopefully it's nice and warm in that right side. Good. Let's make the left side feel as nice and gooey. So we'll bend the right leg, have it flat on the floor, and have your arms up and over your head. And then bring the left knee into your chest and start to circle the left knee. And that's it. So this right leg is strong. Not trying not to move, so you can really think about this left hip. What I've seen from in the pot, there's always a little bit further that you can go. So are you going in your widest circle? And if so, is that suitable? Is it all feeling good? We'll take the circle the other way. Trying to find that nice smooth pathway, especially if there's clicks and clunks. And then on the last time, bring the left knee into your chest and then just start to pulse it in. Just getting that strength starting to fire. And then we'll bring the left foot towards your face, the knee out to the side, and bring your right knee into the back of, or the side of that left ankle. You're going to draw the leg in, see how it feels there in the left hip, and you can sway from side to side. Now take all your awareness, all your consciousness into that left hip. What are you feeling and how is it doing? What do you need? Good. We'll place the right foot back down onto the mat. Just take the left leg up to the sky and you can circle the left ankle. Sometimes that puts pressure on your ankle, so it's nice to circle it out. You're going to bend the left leg and then just turn the left knee out slightly. As you exhale, bring your left elbow into the inner left leg, or inside that little circle of the left knee there. And then extend your right leg out. So you exhale, you can lift your head off the floor, shoulders off the floor. Squeeze the left knee into the left arm and left arm into left knee. So you want to be firing up the core, maybe hover off your right foot. Keep a space between the chin and the chest so you're not over stressing the neck, We'll hold it there for 5. Add more weight through this left leg. Push this left arm out. I know it's not so nice. And then release. Okay, bring your right knee in and keep the left leg there. If you need to shake it out, you can shake it out. I'm sure you remember this, you've done it before. You're going to take your arms inside your knees. Have your arms like they're in chaturanga. So for a moment, play with squeezing the knees in, letting the arms move, and then push the arms out, letting the arms move out, and then find that place in the middle where you're pushing the knees in just enough and the arms out just enough. And as you exhale, lift the head off the floor, shoulders off the floor, and keep squeezing the arms in. Maybe you're even lifting those hips up. Push your knees in, push your arms out. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's take a happy baby. Hold on to the outer edges of the feet and squeeze the thighs down either side of the rib cage. Try and flatten the spine. So it's not often that we want to do that, but in this moment, try and feel the whole spine on the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Release your legs. You can give them a little shake. Take the hands behind the thighs, start to roll up and down your spine. We're going to come into child's pose, so the next time that you roll up, we'll take it back. Lower the knees to the floor, sit the hips back into your heels. You can have your knees together or feet open. Take this little moment, it's the transition between lying down on your back and coming upright. How's those hips feeling there? Big breath in and a long breath out. Look forwards, come up onto all fours, a little bit of rocking forwards and back. Really just to wake up the arms and wake up the wrists. Maybe the core is also engaging, so you're getting a little bit of strength there. Circling it as well. Just waking up. Yeah, and plenty of clicks, so all this movement's good for me. Go straight into our cat-cows, letting the belly sink, lifting the head, chest up. Done all the work on our hips now. Let's move it around the body a bit. And as you exhale, push away and round into the back. And again, inhale, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, push away and round into the back. Good. Last time, let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up. And then exhale, push away, round into the back. Good. We're going to tuck the toes under. Push the hips up and back into your half down dog. And I want to pedal the feet down one by one. Let those hips move. Start to think about your hamstrings now. Yeah, so those muscles in the back of the legs, the whole back chain of your body. Good. When you're ready, come up high onto your toes. Bring yourself forwards into your plank pose. 3 vinyasas. Drop your knees if you need to. Elbows brush the rib cage. Push down, come through into cobra, up dog, stretching the hip flexors. Take it back, downward dog. Okay, so don't make upward dog about the neck. Keep the gaze forwards. Come up high into your toes, roll yourself forwards into plank pose. Elbows brush the rib cage, hover. Push down to lift the head, chest up. Make this about the hip flexors, lift the chest up. And then take it up and back into downward facing dog. Good, your last one. Well, not in the whole class, but well, last one for now. Come up high onto your toes. Roll it forward, spine plank. As you exhale, elbows brush. Push down to the hands to lift the chest up. And then take it back into downward facing dog. So you push down to your left foot and lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Good. Now you can bend and straighten this left leg. See if that helps you get into the hamstring a little bit more. Keep the knee open. And then circle the right knee. And let's really get into that hip. We need to circle it the other way. Bring your right knee into your nose and we're going to lower the right shin on the floor here. Move the right foot out towards the right side. Drop your back heel 45. You can move the right hand so it's below your right shoulder and then take the left arm up to the sky. Good. See if you feel the stretch all through this left side, left arm comes up and over your head. So you can look down if your neck is complaining, but breathe in, reach in through that left side. Breathe out, really push through that back heel. You take your left arm up to the sky and then just walk the right hand forwards a little bit. Lean onto the right hand, see if you can lift the left leg up. Feel the whole left side, outer leg stretch. You can take your left arm up and over your head. Good. Lower the left leg back down. Lower the left hand back down. And then we'll take the right leg all the way up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up that hip. Good. Lower your right foot next to your left. Let's go with the left leg. So you push down through the right foot to lift the left leg up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. How does that feel there for you? Then you can start to circle. Nice big circles with that left leg. Circle it the other way. Hopefully everything's starting to wake up. Feels so good. You know, even if you're doing this in the evening, you're waking up from whatever you've been doing. Good, opening up the hip. So we'll bring that left knee and place it just sort of in between your hands. Shin on the floor, and then move the left foot over to the left side. Ground the back heel towards the left. Adjust your left hand so it's below your left shoulder, and then right fingers up to the sky. Start to feel the stretch all through that right side, right arm up and overhead. And it's like from the right fingertips, you're pushing down through your right heel. Getting that lovely, lovely stretch there. Now if you look down, just walk your left hand a little bit further forwards, lean on it, and then start to raise the right leg in, up. Right arm up and over your head, really push through the heel. Breathe in. If you get cramp, put the foot back down. And as you breathe out, lower the right foot down. Right hand comes down. I'm going to spin it all the way back, take the left leg up to the sky, and open up that hip. Good, lower your left foot next to your right. Come up high into your toes. Roll yourself forwards, find plank. Push the heels back, head forwards, elbows bend, shoulders strong. Push down to the hands to lift the head, chest up, cobra. Take it up and back, downward dog. Once you get into downward dog, it's a good moment to think about how you're breathing. Inhale, fill yourself up. Exhale, let it go. We keep on going. Lift your right leg up, bend the knee and open up the hip. Hopefully that feels a little bit better now. You can bend the right leg, left leg if you want. Bring your right knee into your nose now and right foot next to or close to that left thumb. Slide the left leg back and lower the left knee down. Oh. Move your left foot now over towards the right side. Notice how that opens up this left hip. Bring your right hand inside your right foot, and then left arm up to the sky. Now, so it's like a side angle. Inhale, twist the chest. And as you exhale, push down through your right foot, bring your right arm up. So it's like a little version of your warrior two. And then take your left hand onto your left shin and your right arm up and over your head. Breathing in, just like a little reverse warrior there. Push down through this right heel, maybe even wiggle these right toes. Good. Take your right hand back down. Rest it on the floor, take the left arm up and over your head. Good, and this time you're going to come all the way back, warrior two, take the left hand onto your left shin, right arm up and over your head, and start to wiggle your right leg straight. If it suits you, yeah? If it's too much, then you can always keep it bent. Inhale. Good, exhale, slide the right heel in a bit. Right hand comes down. Do this big circle with this left arm, otherwise you miss out all that stretch there. And then return your left toes. Walk your right foot over to the right. I think we have to come back onto this left knee and draw the right toes to the sky. Feels nice. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale and forward. While we're here, slide the right knee in and right foot in, close to the left knee. Walk your hands forwards and lower your right knee to the floor. Keep walking the hands forwards and then lift your left leg up. You can do little pulses here. Getting ready for that warrior three. We haven't been through the whole warriors and we haven't even been on 2 feet yet. Lowering the left foot back down, walk your hands back. And you're going to come up onto your right foot now. And then walk the hands forwards again, lift the left leg up. And again, you can pulse, you want your toes straight down. As you pulse, can you feel the stretch through the right leg? One more breath. And we lower the left foot next to the right. That right leg's feeling good. Inhale, take a halfway lift and lengthen. And then exhale and fold. Hinge from the hips. Really draw the belly up towards the rib cage. How's those hamstrings starting to stretch? You can bend the knees, sit the hips down nice and low. And then just lower your knees down, that'll be nice. Undo your feet, take a moment in your child's pose before we get over into the other side. And I can't wait for the other side. So we're going to come up onto all fours. We'll do a little cat-cow, shake that out, let the belly sink, lift the head, chest up. Even the right hip feels different to the left here. And push down to the hands, round into the back. Tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back into your downward facing dog. And then we'll sweep the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip, and you can bend that right leg. I didn't do it on that other side. So see if you bend it, see how that feels. Now we'll bring the left knee in towards the nose, and left foot towards the right hand now. Once you get there, slide your right foot back a bit, and then lower the right knee to the floor. Good. And take the right foot over to the left side, and then the left hand inside your left leg, right fingers up to the sky. So we've got a nice side angle here. Think left rib cage moving to the right. See if you can adjust that for yourself. Push down to your left foot. Feel the left hamstring as you come up. Yes, you're in your little strange warrior two. Right hand to the right shin. And then take the left arm up and over your head. And think hip pressing downwards. Breathing into it. Bringing it all the way back. Left hand inside left foot. Right arm can come up and overhead. And then we're doing the same thing. Coming back into warrior two. Right hand to right shin. Left arm up and overhead. And then just start to slide your left foot forwards. Yeah, see if that suits you. Breathing in. You can try flexing the foot, pointing your toes. See what suits you. Inhaling. Good. And then exhaling, coming back. You can slide that left foot in again, and then lower down. Left hand down, right hand follows. Yes. Return your right foot. Walk the left foot over. It's a little bit hard on the old knees, isn't it? But come back onto your right shin, and then flex the left toes to the sky. Inhale, chest forwards. Those hamstrings still need a bit of work. Exhale and fold. Well done. So coming back up, now bend the left leg and slide it underneath your chest. Then walk your hands forwards, roll onto your toes, lift your heel, let your knee rest on the floor. Okay, walk your hands forwards and then lift your right leg up. Okay, we've got little pulses here. Firing up the glute, firing up the hamstring. And then adding it in the warrior three-esque thing. Come back onto your left heel. And then weight into those hands and lift your right leg up. So you're in your warrior three shape. Well, it's like a half standing split, I guess. And then pulsing the leg up. Every pulse you feel the stretch through that left leg a bit more. Good, nice and easy. Lower your left foot, your right foot next to your left. And then we'll take a halfway lift and lengthen. And exhale and fold. Take the hands behind the calves, draw yourself in. Good, releasing the hands. Let's roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Finally, we are standing. Take the palms together, lift the arms up, thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, fold and hinge from the hips. Inhale, take a little halfway lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, plant the hands. Maybe you need to step the hands forwards or walk the feet back into plank. You can jump it if you're in the right place. And elbows brush the rib cage, take it down. Push down to come into your cobra. Maybe up dog, take it up and back into your downward facing dog. Big breath in, guys, well done. Long breath out. Okay, let's flow. You know where you're going, you know what you're looking for. Push down through your left foot, lift your right leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring your right foot next to your right thumb. Come into your high lunge. Lifting the arms up, core strong, feel that length. Nice, let's just take a twist towards the right for a moment. And then the right hand can rest on the left leg. Spin the chest back as you lean back. Feel the stretch from the left fingertips to the left foot. And we'll open up the left arm. Come into warrior two, right foot. Walks towards the left side. Sit down nice and low. And then flip the front palm, reach it forwards. We've been here already. Just not on 2 feet to breathe into the right side. And from here, coming back to warrior two, just straighten your right leg. Turn the right toes in, bend the left leg, reach the arms forwards. How low can you go? Yeah, you don't want to go all the way down into the half squat there. Good, coming all the way back up into warrior two, rebend the front leg. Right hand comes down, big circle, left arm comes up and over. Take the front foot to the back, plank. Elbows brush the rib cage, push the heels back, the head forwards. Coming through, feel the hip flexors stretch and take it back, downward facing dog. Keep moving, left leg lifts up. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Good, bring your left foot next to your left thumb. Come right through into your high lunge. Tucking the tail, core strong, lift the arms up. From here, take the left hand behind you and you start to lean it back, breathing in. So, twisting towards the left side, so I'll do it properly. Reach the fingers out to the sides. And then take the left hand onto the right leg and then start to lean back. Sorry, guys. Feel that stretch from your right fingertips, can't miss this. All the way to the right foot. And then open up your right arm, bring yourself into warrior two. Adjust your left foot towards the right side. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back, and you're breathing into the left side. Is it familiar? Yeah, does it feel familiar? And then coming back into your warrior two, straighten your left leg, turn the left toes in, bend your right leg, reach the arms forwards. Just really sit into the right thigh, feel the inner stretch of that left leg. Push your right foot, rebend the left leg, come back into warrior two, and then left hand comes down, right hand comes up and over, front foot moves to the back. Elbows brush the rib cage. Push down to come up cobra. Take it back, downward facing dog. Okay, once you get that breath in, can you lift the sit bones up higher? And exhale, let it go. Let's keep moving. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Right foot next to the right thumb. Arms lift up. If you're getting warm, enjoy it. Twist towards the right. Reach the fingers front and back. Right hand onto the left leg. Start to lean it back. We've been here before, so just see where you can get to. Is there a little bit more space? Open up the left arm, drop the back heel, find your warrior two. And then flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back. Breathe into the right side. That's it, guys. Good. From here, come back, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, right toes in, bend into the left leg, reach the arms forward, sit down. Good. Come back up, warrior two. Straight into side angle. Your two options, forearm thigh, or right hand hovering inside right ankle. Left arm up and overhead. How's those legs? Look down, come back, warrior two, without moving that right leg. That's the tough bit. Nice, and then right hand comes down. Big circle, left arm up and over, front foot to the back. Go with the flow. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you take it back. Getting ready for the left side. Left leg lifts up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Good. Bring your left foot inside your left thumb. Come straight through. High lunge. Tuck in the tail, and you've been here before, so you can get deeper. Lift the chest up. Start to twist towards the left. Reach the fingers front and back, and then left hand onto the right leg and lean it back. Upper body more than the lower body. Lower back. Upper back. Open up your right arm, drop the back heel. Walk your left foot towards the right side, reach through the fingers. And then flip the front palm, take it back and breathe into this left side. Coming back to your warrior two, into this little, I don't know, skater's lunge, I guess. Straighten the left leg, turn the left toes in, and then bend into the right leg. Reach the arms forwards. Good, come back into warrior two, rebending the left leg. And then into your side angle. Two options, forearm thigh, or left hand inside left ankle, right fingers to the sky. Maybe right arm up and over your head, legs super strong. Could you take those left fingertips off the floor? Squeeze the leg into the arm, arm into legs. Look down, come back, warrior two. That's the hard bit for me. Reach the fingers away. Big circle, left hand down. Right hand follows, front foot to the back. Should be a relief to take the left leg back. Elbows brush the rib cage. Push down to come up. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. Breath in, once you're there, fill yourself up. I know legs are tiring, that's okay. We keep breathing, keep moving. Last flow, right leg lifts up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Bring now your right foot to your inner left thumb. And so, yes, inside by that left thumb. Slide the left leg back. Drop the back heel 45. Now, our hips are ready. We're already nice and low. Right hand inside right foot. If it's too much, bring the forearm on the thigh. Left arm up to the sky, right where you was earlier. Good, well done. Now you can have the forearm on the thigh here if this triangle pose gets too much. Yeah, or you can just straighten the right leg here. Twist, 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 right rib cage to the left. If it's too much, hand on the shin, and then bring it back. Yeah, see where it feels okay. Even if you don't straighten the leg completely, that's fine. Have a look at that left hand. Is it right up and over your shoulder? One more breath. Good. All right, rebend the right leg. Bring the left hand down. Let's see if we can make a little bit more of that. Take the right hand over to the right. Pick the back heel up. Walk the right foot over. Hands come forwards, left leg lifts. How's that right leg feeling now? Instead of a warrior three, let's come into half moon. So the right hand can be on a block or fingertips on the floor. Start to peel open that left hip. And then take the left arm up to the sky. Twist the chest towards that left side. So think right rib cage, drawing to the left side. Gaze at your hand for balance, and really push through your left heel. Breathe in. If you're wobbling, wobble with it. As you breathe out, lower your left hand down, lower your left hip, and bring your hands up, warrior three. I know, it's a killer, but we've got to get there. Lift the chest up, you can do it. Yep, we're going to lower the left foot next to the right, and then you can just fold forwards. Oh, that right leg is nice and warm. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. However it went, letting it go. Press your palms together, lift the arms up, thighs forwards, hips forwards, and then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, take a halfway lift, and then exhale, jump or step it back. Find plank and your vinyasa. You can skip it, you can drop your knees, you know the drill. Downward dog is where we meet. Take a wiggle, as that right leg needs some loving. And then we'll push through the right foot as you inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Okay, left foot lands inside the right thumb. Wiggle it over until you get it there. Slide your right leg back. Yeah, you want to drop the back heel 45. Bring your left hand inside your left foot, right arm up to the sky. Now, if it's too much, forearm onto the thigh. Breathing in, side angle. And breathing out. So as we come into triangle, you could bring the forearm onto the thigh, or you could just work on straightening the leg where you are. Yeah, see what feels good for you in this moment. Some days maybe you can do it, maybe today not. See what feels good. Inhale, so you might have your left hand on your left shin rather than on the floor. One more breath. You take your right arm up and over your head, and then we'll lower the right hand down. Rebend the left leg if you haven't already. Left hand out to the left side. Pick the back heel up and walk the left foot over. Okay, so into half moon first of all. Walk the hands forwards. We did reversed half moon yesterday, revolved half moon. Lifting the right leg up, feel the stretch through the left leg. So now, this left leg is strong, this left outer hip is strong. Left fingertips on the floor, peel the right hip open. So your back foot is, the edge is parallel to the floor. Maybe the right arm goes to the side and to the sky. If you feel wobbly, that's okay. Keep your gaze on your left hand and then see if you can wobble with it. Wobble with it. Can you lift up that right leg if all is well? Breathing in. And breathing out. Well done, guys. Hopefully that was okay. Right hand down, right hip drops. I know this is a struggle now, but go through the struggle. Work through the struggle. Power down to your left leg. Maybe there's a micro bend there. Bring your hands up into warrior two. We've prepped for this. Warrior three, sorry. We have prepped for this. Everything is ready. And then lower your right foot next to your left. Fold forwards. Well done. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen that left leg, buzzing now. Exhale and fold. Can you grab behind your calves? Draw yourself in. Third, releasing the hands. Roll your way up. And before we go anywhere, just bring your hands to heart center. Come up high, turn your toes outwards. Come up high onto your toes. And then start to bend your knees and slide your back down the wall. That shape we made at the beginning on our backs. Bring your knees outside your arms and your arms inside your knees. First of all, just press the knees in and push the arms out. Feel that strength there. So the legs don't move open and the knees and the arms don't move in. They stay where they are. Keep that resistance. Place your hands on the floor. Lean into the hands. Lean into the hands. Push the knees in and push the knees in and push the arms out. Draw your chest forwards. Maybe you can lift your hips off your heels. Maybe you can hover those feet off the floor and hold it. Yes, you might hold it by accident and that will shock you. So you'll come out, but then come right back in, because if you held it for a second, then you can probably hold it for 2 more. See what you can do. And then when you're ready, release. You can put the feet down. Let's come into a nice yogi squat. Or maybe it's not nice. Press your palms together. Squeeze the elbows into the knees now so the legs do open and lift the head, chest up. Can you feel all the work in your legs and in your hips? Okay, well done. Lower the hands to the floor and then just lower the shins onto the mat. Good. We'll bring your big toes to touch, knees open wide, and just take a moment relaxing in between the legs. Yeah, so even now in this wide leg child's pose, still feels like the hips just want to relax, yeah? But be here. Feel all that lovely work that you have done. And I just want to take a puppy pose, because we haven't done too much with the back. So come up onto your elbows, walk the hands in, bring your knees in. Okay, so your hips are above your knees below the hips. Walk your hands forwards. Get to your puppy pose. Yeah, so you want the chest towards the floor. You might be hovering off the floor, that's fine. Or maybe you can get chest all the way down. And if you think fingers out to the corners of the mat, or arms out to the corners of the mat, is a little bit more intense than bringing the arms in towards the center. You can relax here, breathe into it. And then make your way back, walking the hands underneath the shoulders, do an angry cat, the opposite of what you have just done. Coming back to neutral, I'm going to slide the right knee forwards. And bring the right foot towards the left wrist. So I lost my words there. Slide the back leg away. A nice easy little pigeon there, just to relax into it. Yeah, you don't need to worry, or not worry, you don't need to add extra effort here, just relax. You've done hard work. When we come back up onto the hands, you fall onto your right side and I want to swing this left leg all the way around outside of that right leg. Yeah. Make sure you've got space for your left hip, so move the left heel away so you can sit down, both sit bones pressing down. Left toes in line with the left knee, right arm around the left knee, left fingertips behind you. Feels good to twist. Inhale. I want you to draw your left thigh in towards your belly as you twist. You can make your left ear fall towards the right shoulder. Good, bring the head back, release, come back to the center. Now, I'm just going to roll onto this right shin, come onto the left foot, lower the left knee, and slide the right leg back. So we're just coming into the other leg in pigeon. And again, don't worry too much about alignment. Just think about where you want to feel the stretch. Where do you need to relax? You can close your eyes. Let it be about the breath. Just let your awareness flow with the breath. Make this part of the slowing down. Walk your hands back towards your knees. That's it. And then you're going to fall onto this left side now and swing the right leg all the way around. So you can hook the foot over the left leg. Let the left toes be in line, in line with the right knee. Make sure you got space for both sit bones. Take your left arm around the right knee and then right fingertips behind you. And as much as you're winding up, feel like you're unwinding. So I always think twisting is like unwinding. But perhaps you're really winding up. Squeeze the right thigh into your belly, lift up tall, and you could let your right ear fall to the right shoulder. One more breath. Good, nice, lifting the head right back up. And then we can just swing this right leg back this time. Yeah, and then into your last downward facing dog. Left foot next to your right. Then you can wiggle your hips. You can do whatever feels good. Nice big breath in. And a long breath out. You're going to come forwards into plank. And then from plank, you're going to try and keep your bum nice and low. Walk your feet towards your hands. And then try and take your feet all the way through to the other side. Come to seated. Your feet flat, your knees bent. Reach the arms forward. Start to lower down vertebra by vertebra. Come straight into a bridge pose. Bring your heels to your bum, push down through your feet and lift the hips up. Squeeze the hands towards each other, the shoulders towards each other. Interlace the fingers. And are your arms straight? That's a good question to ask yourself. We've seen it a lot that people feel like their arms are straight, but when you mention it, they've got a little bit further to go. So is there a little bit more in you to go? Releasing the hands, let the spine lower down nice and slow. Repeat that again or come into wheel. And remember, we haven't done too much back bending. So I think it's important that you get the bridge in. And if you can do wheel, to get your wheel in. But just be aware that we haven't done a load of back bending. So as you exhale, belly draws back. Push down to the feet. Maybe stay here in bridge. Or maybe you get that wheel shape. Wherever you are, just exploring it. Where do you need to feel the stretch? Where do you need to go deeper? And when you're ready, bring your chin to your chest and lowering the spine down vertebra by vertebra. Okay, so you're going to take your feet as wide as the mat and the wings screen wide for the legs. Just give yourself a little moment there. We've got 2 more poses to go. You hug your knees in, squeeze them in nice and tight. So we're going to go into a fish from here. You're going to extend your legs out straight. Lift your right hip up. Your right arm is straight. Place it underneath the right buttock. And then lift your left hip up. Left hand goes underneath your left buttock. Make sure your palms are face down. Now start to puff the chest up to the sky. Legs are straight, point your toes. So it's like bridge pose when you squeeze your shoulder blades together. But then continue to bend your arms to lift your head off the floor. And then you can kind of hover the crown of the head off the floor, the elbows bent. That's helping to lift the chest up. You're breathing in and breathing out. It takes a little few goes to get used to it. And then you can bring your chin to your chest and lower the spine down. What a great practice, guys. Well done. Lift the hips up, release the arms. Hug your knees into the chest. Two options here, happy baby or take that plow pose. So highly recommend plow if you can, but child's pose is brilliant. Yeah, might mean, maybe your plow isn't that deep just yet, even though you've been through the whole class. Morning times are different. You have to listen, be careful, be mindful. Take one more breath and any other pose that you would like to do. Maybe you want to get your headstand in today. Go for it. Now, wherever you are, just lower the spine down. And bring your feet to the corners of the mat. Now, try not to miss this bit. We have time. It's as important as the rest if you can. So palms faced up. Let the face relax. Let your whole body relax. Just thinking back over all the hard work that you've done, all the different shapes that you've been in. And giving your body this little moment of stillness and quiet, and also your mind. This little moment of stillness and quiet. No awareness on your breathing, just allow yourself to breathe naturally. And relax completely. Maybe you've got a bit more time, you could stay there a little bit longer. Then be my guest. Otherwise, we're going to start to move the toes and move the fingers. Inhale, extend your arms over the head. Do that full body stretch. Letting go of the practice now. Yeah, that's done, dusted. Any achievements, anything that you felt you could have done better, you can just let it all go. It really doesn't matter now. Roll over onto the right hand side. Take a moment. And in your own time, come up to seated to face the front. Keeping the eyes closed, bring your palms together, thumbs push into your chest bone. Take a long deep breath in through your nose. And open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of the day. You can pick all those things that you left at the beginning of the class up if you want, and see how maybe you're in a different perspective now, hopefully.